I'm Justin Keay, Field Specialist in Horticulture for University of Missouri Extension. In this brief video, we're going to touch on the topic of manure use on specialty crop farms. We'll dive deeper into this topic in future videos. It's important to consider applicable rules and guidelines prior to a manure application. These could include farms that are covered under the Food Safety Modernization Act Produce Safety Rule, farms that are GAP certified, as well as farms that are certified organic. View the produce safety manure use video on our MU IPM YouTube channel for more details related to manure and produce safety. Benefits of manure use include that manure supplies many nutrients necessary for crop production, including micronutrients. Manure can provide a valuable source of organic matter. We know that increasing soil organic matter levels long-term can improve soil tilth, soil water holding capacity, as well as organic nitrogen reserves. If available locally, manure can be a cost-effective fertilizer source. Some considerations for manure use include that applying too low of rates of manure can lead to nutrient deficiency and yield reductions. Over-application can lead to nitrate leaching, phosphorus runoff, causing algal blooms and eutrophication of water bodies, as well as excessive vegetative growth of some crops. To avoid runoff, consider applying manure prior to seeding a fall or winter cover crop. This way, the roots of the cover crop will absorb and hold nutrients so that they won't be lost from the soil system. It's important to note that nitrogen that exists in the form of nitrate or ammonium will be immediately available to crops. However, much of the nitrogen in manure is present in organic forms that take time and biological activity to become available. Organic forms of nitrogen are tied up in carbon compounds that require mineralization to be released in plant available forms. Relying solely on manure to meet crop nitrogen demands can lead to long-term buildup of excess levels of phosphorus and potassium. This issue can be fairly common on organic farms that rely on manure for a majority of their nutrient budgeting. This is a problem because excessive phosphorus can cause environmental issues as well as inhibit iron uptake. Excessive potassium can reduce calcium and magnesium uptake, so it's important to note that nutrient balance in the soil is critical. If we elevate phosphorus and potassium to excess levels, we can cause problems with uptake of other plant nutrients. Herbicide contamination is another issue that we've seen across the state of Missouri. This is a concern for manures of animals that are grazing on pasture or feeding on baled forage. Herbicide contamination can be present in both bulk or bagged manure as well as compost. Aminopyralid, clopyralid, triclopyr, and picloram, as well as others in this carboxylic acid group, can persist for several years in manure and soils and affect plant growth. Ask your manure supplier if animals have been grazed on treated pasture or fed treated forage. You can learn more about herbicide contamination and some of the symptoms at the link below. These charts from an eOrganic publication on managing manure fertilizers and organic systems show the relative nutrient value of a variety of different animal manures. If we take a look at broiler litter, 15 pounds of nitrogen in the form of ammonium is present per ton. 27 pounds of phosphate and 33 pounds of potassium are also present in this manure. It's important to note, however, that 60 pounds of organic nitrogen is also present in this manure. If we take a look at the approximate NPK values of broiler litter, the NPK value immediately available is 122. However, the immediate and long-term value of organic nitrogen combined is 522. This is another chart from the eOrganic publication where they list total nitrogen content as well as the percentage of nitrogen that becomes available in the first year of application. Broiler litter has a total nitrogen content of 4 to 6%, and 40 to 70% of that becomes available in the first year following application. So we have approximately 75 pounds of total nitrogen per ton, and 30 to 50 pounds of that will become available in the first year after application. Manure should always be applied according to soil test recommendations based on existing soil values and crop nutrient demand of the selected crop. Bulk manure should be tested prior to application. However, bag manure may come labeled with relative NPK values. The University of Missouri Soil Testing Lab tests both soil, manure, compost, as well as a variety of other materials. You can check out the website or visit your local county extension office for more details. Be sure to check out our upcoming videos where we'll dive deeper into nutrient management and manure use to support crop growth and protect the environment.